are you guys doing today? Darnyelle, Jervey Harmon here with you. So excited to be live with you. We are trying to do Facebook and Instagram at the same time. So I'm just getting myself set up. Instagram and Facebook at the same time. So once you get here, say hello, say hello. Say hello so that we know that you are here. My Instagram connection is looking a little dark. I'm trying to see if I can't get that a little lighter before we get started. Let's see if this helps. No, that really doesn't. All right, Instagram's gonna be a little bit dark. All right, so I am excited to be with you today. So do me a quick favor before we get started. First, say hi. Some of you, I see you, you know the drill. Luciana, Shanae, everybody, once you get here, say hello. That's the first thing. And then the second thing I want you to do is hit that share button and share this to your page, because you know people that I don't know that need to know what it is that I have for you today. So today we are going to talk about money, right? I will be playing two songs for you. The first song will be the OJ's, you know, For the Love of Money, right? And then the second song will be Donna Summer's She Works Hard for the Money, because I want to have a real conversation with you today and offer you some insight, offer you some training, offer you some strategy to be able to change the way you look at money. Okay, so for those of you who are watching me for the very first time, let me just quickly tell you three things I want you to know. Three things, not two things, that I want you to know about me. Number one, I love God with all that I am. I am a vessel for his using. I have made a decision in my life and in my business to only focus on chasing him. And here's the thing, he ain't running. So the only thing I'm chasing is God and my purpose. And by making the decision to only chase God and my purpose, the most amazing things have happened to me financially as well as spiritually. We'll talk more about that. Number two, I love business. I love it. I love business, and I love helping entrepreneurs connect mindset, messaging, and marketing to sales systems and scalability so that they can build a 6 or 7 figure business on their own terms in record time. That's what I love doing. That's what we do all day long. No shoes on. Can you see my feet? No shoes on all day long. That's what we do. Love, love, love business. Third thing I want you to know about me is that I am a little cray-cray. I'm a little ghetto, little cray-cray. And I'm all the way real and all the way live. So everything that I do is about creating an environment for people to get access to what it is that they are really wanting. I'm on this divine assignment to help as many people as I possibly can. I've earmarked it as 5 million. I want to help 5 million entrepreneurs connect financially and spiritually to build a business that funds the life that they crave. So the reason I want you to share this is because you know people that I don't know that can be part of that 5 million that I get to impact in the world to shift the way that they're looking at business. Last week, I had the opportunity and the privilege to speak at FraserNet, Dr. George C. Fraser's conference. It was amazing. It was amazing to see so many Black people, thought leader people, business people who are committed to excellence. It was awesome and amazing to be there. While I was there, I taught the 7 systems to 7 figures, which is amazing because if you want to make 7 figures in your business, you need these systems. I'm only really bringing this up because I also had a lot of conversations with people, sidebar conversations outside of my breakout session room with people who are struggling around money. They are working way too hard for money. And so some of you are going to get what I have to say right now. It's going to click for you and things are going to shift. Some of you, I'm going to plant the first seed that will eventually get you to the point where you will shift around money. And what you have been doing, how you have been working extremely hard to make money will dissipate for you. Everything will change for you, but it will take time. So my own journey with money, you know, I was raised in a household. I was raised primarily by my father after my mom went to jail. And my dad, I can probably tell you, I don't know, out of 7 days in a week, probably 5 or 6 days of the week, I heard him say, you have to work hard for money. Money doesn't grow on a tree out back. And it was for things that we wanted, for anything. I mean, like, need new shoes, need panties, right? You know, whatever it is that we wanted, there was this struggle around money. And so I grew up believing in work hard money. That's what I grew up believing. If you grew up believing in work hard money, put in the comments, yes, Darnyelle, I too grew up believing in work hard money. Because that's what Bob said. Like, every day of the week, anything we asked for, even if it was something we needed, not that we didn't get it, but his first response was always, we don't have a tree out back with money on it. You got to work hard for money, right? And so that was what I grew up believing, that I had to work hard for money. And I was in my mid to late 30s when I realized I didn't have to work hard for money, but I believed it. And so here's what I want you to know. And I'm going to read a couple of quotes to you. Here's what I want you to know. In fact, let me read the first one. The first quote comes from Abraham. If you're a follower of Abraham Hicks, then you may have heard this before, but if not, I'm going to introduce you to it. It says, if you believe that you must work hard in order to deserve the money that comes to you, then money cannot come to you unless you work hard. Let me repeat that. If you believe that you must work hard in order to deserve the money that comes to you, then money cannot come to you unless you work hard. Okay? Did I just change anybody's life? Let me say it one more time. If you believe that you must work hard in order to deserve the money that comes to you, then money cannot come to you unless you work hard. Financial success, or any other kind of success, does not require hard work. Let me repeat that part. Financial success, or any other kind of success, does not require hard work, but it does require alignment of thoughts. Okay, let's break this thing down. Dolores is saying yes. Natasha is saying yes. That's what my mama showed me. Work hard. And listen, your mom, your dad, my dad, they did the best that they could with what they had. They taught us the best that they knew, but they were wrong. They were wrong. You do not have to work hard for money. What you have to do is get into alignment. You need to experience a shift in all that you are in order to experience all that has been created. So here's what I know. I know that God is not holding anything back from us. Okay? God is not holding anything back from us. Let me say that one more time. God is not holding anything back from us. And everything we want is already here. It is already here. And it is here with ease and flow. The only reason why we get sweat on our brow, when we hear Donna Summer, she works hard for her money, come on, we dance a little jig, is because that is what we were taught. When I talk about this inner 7-year-old that's running your life, listen, that is the truth. That is the real. So I just want to deliver you right here in this moment. Like I said, some of you, you'll get it right now. Some of you, it's going to take way more than me telling you that the only reason you realize or you think you have to work hard for money is because that is what you have been taught. And because that is what you believe, that is what you have to do. So I want to ask you, what would happen if you shifted your beliefs? Okay. So how many of you used to believe in Santa Claus? How many of you used to believe in the Tooth Fairy? How many of you used to believe in those things and you don't believe in those things anymore? So here is the, let me get my purple hand clapper. Here is the coup de grace. You can change your beliefs. And when you change your beliefs, you can be introduced to a little something I like to call because I can money. Okay, because I can money is because you can. It's money that does have a purpose or an assignment. It is money that is ready for the using, for the taking, for whatever it is that you want, because I can money. It's money that comes to you as you put your gifts and talents on display for people who have the problem that you can solve for them. It is money that when you are showing up fully confident, fully connected, fully committed to your gifts and talents, it makes its way to you easily and effortlessly. That's because I can money. It is through because I can money that over the last year, and y'all, today is actually our 8-month anniversary. We're like babies. The first year a baby's born, you count down every month, right? So this is our 8th month of marriage. It's because I Can Money that allowed us to pay for our wedding in cash. And we had a beautiful day with 116 people. Beautiful. No debt after that. It's because I Can Money that offered us the opportunity to put down 30% on our new home, and we're furnishing it. We got a guy coming next week to put sprinkler systems in. I feel hoity-toity because we're going to have sprinklers. We got a lot of grass, and it takes way too much with the sprinklers to try to water it on our own. So, but it's because I Can Money that makes all of that available, and it's because I shifted the way that I look at money. Okay, so here's what I want to do. I want to break down Work Hard Money and Because I Can Money for you a little bit more. I want to give you some examples of how the two are showing up right now in your business. And then I want to give you a couple of action steps of things you can do to begin to make the shift from Work Hard Money to Because I Can Money. If you have not done so yet, do me a quick favor and share this. Share this to your page. Share other people. I'm excited. All of you who are watching me right now, thank you so much for being here. If this is good, just leave me a quick comment. Yes, Darnyelle, this is good. Tell me how to get Because I Can Money. Okay, so let's break down Work Hard Money. So we already get that the reason why we think we have to work hard for money is because that's what we were taught. That's what we were, what's been it's been embedded in us since we were knee-high to a grasshopper, right? From the onset of our existence, the first time we learned about money, there was probably some meaning of hard work and struggle attached to it, right? And because we are what we were introduced to in our first 7 years of living, all we do is replay those tapes over and over and over again until we realize that we don't have to listen to those tapes anymore, okay? But it takes time, it takes work. Yeah, I know, it takes work. I'm not saying it's hard work. Well, it may be hard work depending upon how much belief you have to unearth in order to get here. It may take hard work for this to resonate, for this to shift for you. Personally, it took, like I said, I was mid-30s before I realized I didn't have to work hard. I came into starting my business, and I had a business model that was based on work hard money. Okay. This is also known as a wide business model, right? This is the business model where you have a lot of different offers so that you can meet people where they are, right? You've heard this in the marketplace. I've said it myself to clients that I've worked with years ago have heard me say this. You got to have something in every budget. You got to have something for all people, right? Because when you are born and you grow up with this mentality of work hard money, that is what you believe. Work hard money is synonymous with being overwhelmed about money. It's a synonymous of experiencing fear around money, work hard money, because you're saying that the amount of effort you put out is the only way to determine if you'll get money to come in, right? And so we set our business models up. We set them up with, you probably have a free gift, right? People opt into your list for your, 5 tips on whatever, right? And then if you've learned about this, you may offer them a tripwire where you give them something that costs $7. And that $7 thing is supposed to like wet their whistle and get them excited, right? And then you move from the $7 thing to the $97 thing, right? And then after you sell them the $97 thing, you sell them the $297 thing, right? And then after you sell them the $297 thing, then you sell them the $497 thing. And then after you sell them the $497 thing, then you sell them the $997 thing. And then after you sell them the $997 thing, then you can sell them the $5,000 or $10,000 thing. Is anybody tired? I'm tired. So I know you're tired. And that's work hard money. That's a deep business model. Now, inherently, there's nothing wrong with having a deep business model, except you're going to work hard for your money. And if you don't want to have to work hard for your money, then you have got to lose the work hard business model. You've got to lose the deep business model. And what you need to engineer instead is the Because I Can business model, or what I call the deep business model. Instead of trying to be all things to all people, like catch this. Okay, let's say your goal is to have a $250,000 business, right? Because see, I'm not just talking about having a 6-figure business anymore. I'm over that, right? Because 6 figures is not enough. Let's just keep it real. It's not enough for you to have the lifestyle you want, drive the car you want, live where you want to live, send your kids to the schools you want to send them to. It's not enough. It's not enough. And if you agree with me that 6 figures is not enough, put that in the comments. Yes, Darnyelle, 6 figures is not enough. So let's actually, you know what? We're not even going to do a $250,000. Let's do a $500,000 business. Because why not set yourself up to have 6-figure cash flow? Okay, I don't want to talk about having a 6-figure business. I want to talk about having 6-figure cash flow. And here's what I know. If you want to have 6-figure cash flow, you've got to have a $500,000 business. Okay, because here's what it looks like. To run your business, to have the right team, because you also going to need to have a team, right? To have a team, whether they're part-time or full-time, that's going to take some hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? So let's just call it $100,000 for your team. Then you want to pay yourself $100,000 because you should have a 6-figure salary, okay? So we're at $200,000 yet, and we haven't dealt with any software needs. We haven't dealt with any other overhead. We haven't dealt with business insurance and IP, intellectual property protection. We haven't dealt with your CRM system and your websites and all of that stuff. So let's call all of that other stuff another $100,000, right? And I might be overestimating it just a little bit for the sake of the example, right? So right now we're at $300,000 to pay yourself, to pay your team, and to run your business, right? If you're making $500,000 a year, you got to pay taxes, right? So there's going to be some taxes associated with that. And after you pay your taxes, then you want to have money left over. You want to have cash flow. You want to have 6-figure cash flow. So you need a $500,000 business. So let's just do the math real quick. So into my calculator, I'm putting $500,000. You can kind of see it, right? I'm going to take that $500,000 and I'm going to divide it by 12 because that's going to tell me how much you need per month. So that comes out to roughly $42,000. Okay. Let's say in your deep or because I can business model, you have a very clear that clearly identifies the problem you solve, the outcome you provide, and gets amazing transferable results for your client. And it is a $10,000 program. Okay, it is a $10,000 program. So if you have a $10,000 offer, how many do you need to sell each month to have a $500,000 business? 4. So let me shift back over to the work hard business model, the deep business model. If you have that model with the 7, the 97, the 297, the 497, the 997, and then eventually the 5,000, you're going to have to work way too hard to make the same money that will give you a $500,000 business. Could you not close 4 new clients a month at $10,000 and have your $500,000 business? If you could do that, if someone taught you how to set up your packages and prices the right way, how to hold a conversation that would yield to a sale at the end of it, if someone taught you all of that, could you not close 4 new clients a month in order to have a $500,000 business? If you know you could close 4 new clients a month and have a $500,000 business, I want you to put that in the comments. I want you to say, yes, Darnyelle, I know that if someone helped me, I could do that. Okay? Because that's what we're talking about. We're talking about a because I can business model. We're talking about a deep business model. We're talking about having a clear, powerful, transferable, skilled offer that solves a core problem and provides a clear outcome to the clients that you want to serve. I'm talking about money that allows you to build a business that serves you and funds the life that you crave without working hard. And let's just, for the sake of the example, to keep this going, let's say this $10,000 offer that you created only required 8 hours of your time per month to serve as many people are as in this program. 8 hours. Let's call it 10 just to make it nice and round and even. You could be generating a $500,000 a year working approximately 10 hours a month with your clients. That's like 2 to 2.5 hours a week working with your clients. You're going to still spend some other time in your business on marketing and business development and getting booked to speak so that you can get in front of large crowds. You're going to do all of that, right? But let's talk about a business where you could work it for 20, 25 hours a week and have a $500,000 business. See, most of you won't allow that for yourselves because of the way that you think about money, because you think you have to work hard. And so you have to work 60 to 80 hours a week in order to make that kind of money. And most of you aren't even anywhere near a $500,000. But what I'm trying to suggest to you is that work hard money is the past. We're moving into because I can money. And that is only going to happen if you make some poignant shifts and you get access to coaching and consulting and mindset work and alignment work that is going to help you to make the shift. And here's what I know. You cannot do it by yourself. It doesn't have to be me. I might not be the right person for you, and that is perfectly fine if I'm not. But it can't be just you. Have you ever heard the saying, it's hard to see the picture when you are the frame, right? R.S. Tripp said it first. Les Brown made it famous. But it is hard to see the picture when you are the frame. And as long as you are the constant in your business will be stuck until you step out and you get help to shift from work hard to because I can. Okay? So let's talk about 3 things that you're going to need to do in order to start the shift. And I want you to notice that I'm being very real with you. I'm not a go to bed a blunder, wake up a wonder kind of girl. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that tomorrow everything in your life will be different. It takes work and it takes time, okay? And so because of that, I'm going to always keep it real with you. It's a journey, right? It is a marathon, not a sprint. It takes the average person years to unearth all of the guck that's in the way from them being able to have access to because I can money. But the moment that you decide, it begins to get easier for you and things can start to shift. Okay. So the first thing that I want you to do, if someone would be really kind for me, if you would put these 3 steps in the comments for me, I would be so grateful and so appreciative if you would do that for me. Number 1, the first thing that you're going to need to do is you're going to need to forgive. Forgiveness is standing in the way of you having what you want. Forgiveness is standing in the way from you having because I can money. Forgiveness is in the way, okay? So you're going to have to forgive those who gave you your relationship with money. Your parents, 9 times out of 10. Maybe some relatives for those of you who weren't raised by your parents. But the people who you spent your formative years with, your years 0 to 7 with, 9 times out of 10, they're the reason why you have this work hard for money complex. And it's keeping you from because I can money, right? You're going to need to forgive. You're going to need to forgive them. Now, and that doesn't necessarily mean that you need to call them up on the phone and say, I forgive you. Hey, by all means, if you can do that, do that. But forgiveness is for you. It's not for them. And 9 times out of 10, they won't even think that they've done anything wrong. So going to the people you need to forgive, to tell them you forgive them, is probably not going to yield the results that you want. So instead, what you can do is you can write them a letter. You can write it down. Write a forgiveness letter to anyone that you need to forgive, right? Once you write it, read it out loud and then burn it. Something happens metaphysically when you watch something burn. So burn, get rid of all of that stuff. That's the first thing that you have to do. Forgiveness will not come right away. You may have to write those letters multiple times and burn them multiple times, depending upon how deep-seated the stuff is that you need to forgive. But I promise you, without forgiveness, you'll continue to work hard for money. Because, let me read this Abraham quote again, because it's so good. If you believe that you must work hard in order to deserve the money that comes to you, then money cannot come to you unless you work hard. Financial success or any other kind of success does not require hard work. It does require alignment of thought. Okay, so that's the first thing you need to do. And thank you for those who wrote that in the comments for me. Number 2, you need to get clear about your new money story. So you need to forgive forgive the work hard money story and where that came from. And then you need to set up the because I can money story. You need to create it. You need to write it down. You need to recite it out loud day and night. In the morning, after you do your prayer time, before you start your day, you need to read this new relationship with money. You need to write that down, Okay? You need to write it down. You need to, morning and night, maybe even halfway through the day, you need to do it. Before you have a conversation with a person, a sales conversation, you need to look at the way you look at money. Because see, some of you are closing sales, but they're this big because your relationship with money is off. And you don't think you deserve to make a $10,000 sale without hard work. So you won't ever set up the $10,000 sale. You just won't do it. It's also the reason, catch this, it's also the reason why the person you're talking to doesn't buy from you. Because they have a relationship with money too that's all jacked up. They probably have a work hard money relationship too. And as a result of that, the thought of giving you $10,000 for no matter what the service is going to provide to them, it causes resentment. Something else that needs to be forgiven. Forgiveness needs to be all around, and you need to be courageous enough if you're going to hold sales conversations. This is a sidebar, but this is important. If you're going to hold sales conversations, you need to be courageous enough to coach people through what's in the way from them seeing that all they need to do is invest in themselves through you to unlock whatever it is they're trying to unlock. Okay? Time is almost up. So the second thing is you need to get clear about and create your new money story, right? And then the third thing you need to do is you're going to need to get clear about the value that you offer for the problem that you solve. And you want to think about it this way. If there were no limits on what is possible for me to help my client to create, what would I want to be paid in order to serve them? Right? We're not pulling numbers out of our woo-ha. We're not doing that. What we are doing instead is we're getting clear about the value. Listen, I want you to notice that this is third. It's third because until you forgive and you create a new money story, you're not even in a position to see what you should be charging. Okay? I promise you, this is not theory. This is what I do all day, every day with my clients to help them to shift from work hard money to because I can money. And you can shift too if you start to make these kinds of changes, right? So my time is just about up, but what I want to do is I want to offer you an opportunity to learn more about how you can unlock because I can money or six-figure cash flow in your business. I created this amazing masterclass. It is an awesome webinar where I talk about the 5 important shifts that I personally made to unlock six-figure cash flow in my business, actually multiple six-figure cash flow in my business. But, but I want to offer you an opportunity to participate in my masterclass. It is amazing. I put my foot in it. It's going to unlock some mysteries for you and set you up. If you enjoy this, and you guys enjoy this, like the numbers have been like pretty constant the whole time. So I think this has been worth your time. So these 30 minutes have been worth your time. You're going to love my masterclass, Position to Profit, how I unlock six-figure cash flow in my business. If you go to unlocksixfigurecashflow.com, if someone can put that in the comments for me, unlocksixfigurecashflow.com, unlocksixfigurecashflow.com, unlocksixfigurecashflow.com. I want you to be my guest, and I want you to participate in this masterclass. It's my compliments to you. As you watch the masterclass, I'm going to teach you about the 5 shifts that you need to make in order to unlock six-figure cash flow. What I just shared with you is powerful stuff. I'm going to probably do many more trainings and conversations. I'm in the process of starting my own podcast, and one of our episodes is definitely going to be on the, work hard money versus because I can money, because it's the key to really unlocking all that you crave in your life. Money is literally an energy and a vehicle. That's all it is. But you have given it this meaning that it has to take hard work in order to access it. And that's why your blood, sweat, and tears is creating it. That's why people are hustling and grinding, right? Because you don't need to hustle and grind. You really don't. If you understand what it is that you bring to the table, the value that you add in the marketplace, and how to help other people to get access to the things that they most want, you'll be able to work. It'll be easy to get access to money. It will not be as hard as it has been. and it is not their fault. I don't want anyone calling their parents and cussing their parents out. It's not, they did the best that they could with what they had. They didn't know. Someone told them that you had to work hard for money. And all they did was try to teach you valuable lessons to make you a better person, to help you to better understand it. But I promise you, if you don't want work hard money and you want because I can money, if you make these shifts. Now, if you are just joining us, thank you for being here. First thing I want you to do is comment, say hello. Second thing I want you to do is I want you to share this to your page, because you know people that I don't know who need to get this message. And then I want you to go back and listen to what I've shared with you today, because we are talking about money, talking about the difference between work hard money and because I can money. Many of you are stuck in your businesses and you're working really, really hard and making very little because you have been taught that you have to work hard for money, right? You think about that Donna Summer song. We all sang to it. She works hard for the money, right? We all did, right? I remember when I was in Mary Kay, that was one of the songs that they would play at the little Mary Kay events. And a lot of the music, church, that'll be a whole nother Facebook Live, church, what you've learned at church, religion, all of that stuff is contributing to the reason that you work hard for money. All of that. But I want to usher you into deliverance. I want to set you free. I want you to know that abundance is waiting for you. It's waiting for you to realize that it is literally just right here, and all you have to do is pick it up. It's waiting for you to do that, and you won't be able to do that until you release, you forgive, and you get rid of all of that stuff. Okay, so again, I want you to go to Unlock Six-Figure Cash Flow. Somebody can put that in the comments for me. Unlock Six-Figure Cash Flow. Unlock SixFigureCashFlow.com. Unlock SixFigureCashFlow.com. Go there, watch the masterclass. As you watch the masterclass, if you will get some good stuff just from watching it. If you want help figuring out how to unearth this in your business and in your life, then that's where me and my team come in. We welcome the opportunity to have a chat with you about how we can help you to unlock six-figure cash flow, how we can help you to get some because I can money in your life and business. Because I can money is where it's at. Work hard money is old news. Old news. Because I can money is where it's at. And that's what I want for you. I want for you to get access to what is been waiting for you to just show up and to show up differently. And you've got to get out of your own way. You've got to get into alignment. You've got to do the mindset work. So go to unlocksixfigurecashflow.com. I'm going to put it up in here. Unlocksixfigurecashflow.com. 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 Go and check it out. It'll be the best 45 minutes you've ever spent getting a very clear strategy on what it's going to take in order for you to have six-figure cash flow. And again, remember, to have six-figure cash flow, you got to have a $500,000 business. Stop playing. Stop playing. Let's change these statistics. Let's increase the number of businesses that are generating more than $6 million or $6 million. Oh yeah, let's generate $6 million a year. More than six figures a year. Let's change that. You can have it. It's waiting for you right now. You deserve it. And you don't have to work hard to get it. If you are feeling me, I want you to do me 3 favors. Number 1, say hi. Number 2, share it. And number 3, go watch the masterclass. UnlockSixFigureCashFlow.com. UnlockSixFigureCashFlow.com. This has been Darnyelle J. Harmon coming to you live on Grow Your Business Wednesday. I love you guys so very much. Thank you so much for being with me. I'm like so honored at the number of you guys have been watching the whole time. That tells me that this is good stuff. So we're going to download this video and put it on my YouTube channel so more people can watch it. Those of you who have been with us on Instagram, there's a few people who's been hanging out on Instagram the whole time too. Thank you so much for being there. I'm trying to get used to doing Instagram when I do Facebook Live so that we can connect with and reach more people. I want to just thank you guys again. Dolores Ann said, thank you, Darnyelle. for sharing your time with us. You could have been somewhere closing a $10,000 client, but you decided to share your knowledge and time with us. Loved every bit of it. And thank you, Dolores Ann. But listen, what I just shared with you is just the tip of the iceberg. Take it a step further. Don't let this just be 34 minutes and 54 seconds of your time that you spent and you got riled up. Let's take the next step, right? Knowledge is not power. It's applied knowledge that creates power. If you really want to unlock six-figure cash flow in your business, listen, God is no respecter of persons. If he can make it happen for me, he can make it happen for you. He's made it happen for many of my clients. He can make it happen for you too, but you need to get access to what you need in order to be able to make that happen. So go check out unlocksixfigurecashflow.com, unlocksixfigurecashflow.com, unlocksixfigurecashflow.com. I'm going to go because I got clients coming into town tomorrow. I need to get ready for our business building retreat that we will be helping. And I will talk to you guys soon. Love you so much. Be better, be stronger, and more than anything, be incredible. Love you guys. See you next time. Take care.